Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today on our 2017 Toyota RAV4, we're taking a look at our Wiper Technologies beam style wiper blades. So guys, these are going to be a half decent way of going ahead and just replacing your potentially old or damaged wiper blades on your vehicle. So you might start seeing a little tearing, a little not so good coverage on your windshield. If that starts happening, might just be time to go ahead and get them replaced. With Wiper Technologies here, you're getting a decent little beam style wiper blade here. What that means for you, basically what's going to be happening, we're going to have constant pressure in the middle here from our arm, and that's going to keep us smooth across our entirety of our glass here. So you can see that curve in it. It's going to go ahead and put pressure on the entirety of this blade. Now I kind of like kind of more of the integrated frame styles personally. You can see here today we're just having that constant rubber here pushing us in, which is great. However, sometimes it leads to a little bit of skippage, so definitely going to be interested to see how this does when we actually start putting it through our simulated rain test, making sure we're having that, you know, entirety actually being cleared off. We don't be leaving any skips, any little water behind. So that's definitely what I'm going to be looking at with these guys. So let's go ahead and see how we get these installed. They don't take too much time. One thing I will say, they do have that graphite layer coating here on the blade, so you know it's going to be holding up for a while to come. However, just that graphite, as you guys can see, it will get a little bit of kind of that graphite on you. It does come off, it's graphite, so just keep that in mind when you are getting these installed. So let's go ahead and see how we can do that together. Well, here we are installing it here in our RAV4. To do so, we're going to go ahead and take our 26-inch blade here. You're going to have 16 inches for your other side. Now you guys might have a little bit of varying in that. However, that's what our fit guide tells us to go ahead and do, and what most of the RAV4s out there are going to be packing. To get our other ones undone, all we have to do is get this guy up. You'll probably notice we have a towel here today. That is because we don't want this slamming down without anything there and our metal bar making contact with our windshield. That could end up definitely damaging it, cracking it. We definitely don't want that to happen. So we can go ahead and get this guy up in this position. I'm looking for any kind of release structure on here. Doesn't look like there is one for us today. You can see these little latches are just kind of pinched in here, keeping us in. So all I got to do is simply walk this guy down, and that's going to release it. Now that might be a little different at home, just depending on what wiper blades you actually have on there before. However, to get our new ones installed, all we have to do is walk out our latch right there. That's going to go ahead and expose our J-style holder for this adapter. And then we simply take our hook like so, walk it up, you're gonna hear that click, and then we can bring our latch back in, and there we are, nice and installed. So we can go ahead, repeat that process on our passenger side, and we'll be nice and installed. All right guys, here we are in our RAV4, just simulating a little rain. To do so, I'm gonna go ahead, spray a little bit of that wiper fluid on there, and I am liking the coverage we're getting. I'm not seeing any skips. I'm seeing just a slight little streak being left on the very ends, but that's pretty normal. And it is having good coverage around the entirety here. I'm even liking, I'm not seeing much of a triangle left behind. Normally you see a little bit more there. And you can see our guys are hanging a little close there. So yeah, definitely does a great job of actually just getting that rain on there. And even if I just kind of keep it going here, you can see I'm still able to see out of it. Well guys, I'm definitely a bigger fan of these guys after seeing them in action. They did a great job of actually conforming to the entirety of our windshield. I wasn't seeing any skips or any gaps of water being left behind. And one thing that's great too, of course, we are clearing off the entirety of the windshield. So we're gonna have no trouble actually seeing out of it, even if you have those cloudy skies appearing above you. All right guys, well this is definitely going to be a decent little way of going ahead and just giving yourself a wiper blade set to go ahead and make sure you don't have any rain impacting your driving. Now one thing I can't speak to, how long these guys are going to hold up on the outside here. Now one thing I like about this hybrid kind of frame style is I know I'm getting constant pressure contacts. With this, I'm having to rely on the rigidity of the blade wanting to conform back into that curve, right? And we're kind of hoping that that's actually going to keep up for the years to come. Now, unfortunately, I can't drive these guys around for 4 months and tell you how they're going to do, but in my mind, with that graphite coating, they are going to be holding up quite a while. The one thing I would look for though, if we're going to start losing just a little bit here in those corners, that's just something that kind of happens sometimes with these guys after a couple of seasons have actually gone by. So hopefully for us, they are going to last us the time that we need to go ahead and replace them. They are just windshield wiper blades, so not going to take too much time, but we definitely don't have to be doing it every 6 months or so. Well guys, I think that about does it for our look at the Wiper Technologies windshield wiper blades here today on our 2017 Toyota RAV4. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.